We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the ball is knocked down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Red, cycle. Needle blue. Ready?
Now Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
That's another Green Bay Packer. First and goal at the 9.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Watch out now. 45. White. Striker. 3-3. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Fuse, yellow. Black ultra. Six, mega. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Ready?
Love, this is 3rd and goal.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
There's Chris Olave.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And the Ravens first down.
Again, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Micah Parsons racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. And a wind-up going is a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on third and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. Fourth down.
Nice job understanding the situation. Third and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force fourth down.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, fourth and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal.
Hey, middle. 13.
To throw is Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So from the 17, here's second and 7.
Let's go. Trail green. 52 blue. Hey.
Love now. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Blue. Yellow. 43. 6. Mega. Right. White. Ready.
Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow, green jack.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
.22 needle, smash, red. Yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Brought in by Dobbs on the comeback route. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Black shot.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they come up now second and goal.
Ready, set, ultra, ultra. Here we go. Flash blue. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. Rail yellow. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they have no answer for that right there.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
He turns it. Hey, middle.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Jackson going to shift him around. He'll look to throw. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll shift things around. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Here's Jackson. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love. Ooh, baby, that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
6, mega.
Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Blaster, 6. White, white. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Red, yellow. Claws red. Needle blue. Smash red. Hut.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Now it's Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Okay, right?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go. Set.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. 2nd and 11.
Down. Red, 38. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Black, red. Hey, check mega. Yellow, check fury. Beetle blue. Drill green. Black ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That'll be caught right side by Reed. Here's a 2nd down at 7 from the 37.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Black shot. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. Right side to Watson. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Packers
Ball
first
red.
down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Black blue.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Blaster, stick, steel, black. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready,
They
ready.
come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
50, green. Rail, yellow. Right, white. Smash, red. Edo, blue. Hut.
Love from the gun. Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Here we go, set. 52 blue, 10 cycle. Smash, red. Black ultra. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. They go play action with Jackson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson now. This will go to Henry out wide. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Hey, middle. Finish up. Hey.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 60, 22 needle. Green jack. Black shot. White, white. Blue striker. Cut.
Love now. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good. For our Packers, first down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the
To throw now. Here's Love. And they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Needle blue. Ready.
Love. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To the air again, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing is Jackson. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Olave, 41 yards. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Black Ultra. Black Chop. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yep, field, black. Needle blue. White.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Well, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Now it's Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 60 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And 11 at the 34-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Use 7. Johnson, 6. Set.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Drill green. Red. Cycle. Claws red. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Red, yellow. Beetle blue.
Again, it's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
Second and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Down. Blue, third, hut.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Ready. 45. Green Jack. Hut.
Love, this is third and goal. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple of yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 33, here's second down and 5. From the gun, Jackson. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And he is caught. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving the yard up to the 42.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
No, we changed it.
In motion left, Flowers. Jackson from the shotgun. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, middle. 13. Hey, you.
Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play?
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now 2nd and 3.
97. Down. 10 black. Ready.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Claws red. Red. Cycle. Hut.
Love now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Ready,
But
break.
hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
Come on, set. Black 40. Fury, yellow. Drill, green. Set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson now. Flush to his right.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. They're prepared for him to try and take off.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's going to build his way forward to the 48. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
No, we changed it. Hey, sit hard.
Throwing now is Jackson.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here's Jackson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
42 yards.
And the Ravens extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
White, set, ready. 60 red. 60 pause red. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now Love.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
95. Drill green. Black ultra. Ready?
Love.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Inside handoff. Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Love. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Yep, slide through.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Smash, red. White, white. Blue striker. Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it.
That is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. 45. Green Jack. Drill green. Set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. We're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll go out of bounds downs, it appears, right at the 45. The improv out there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Packers give him nowhere